In this video, guys, we're going to look at tips and tricks for staying alert when trading from home. Stay tuned. Hey guys, a very warm welcome to you. All right, so in this video series, talking about trading from home, pros, cons, tips, tricks, etc. In this specific video, we're looking at tips and tricks for staying alert when trading from home. I've done another video, we talked about how we can structure and break up our trading day for maximum efficiency because we can't stay focused for a full 12 hours or whatever we're trading. Better to have extreme focus, extreme concentration when the opportunities are there, as opposed to trying to spread it out over the long period of time. But what about tips and tricks for kind of staying alert? So from my experience, the best thing you can do is to get up as often as you can. I didn't do this, and I still got to be very mindful of this, and I set alerts and alarms to kind of get myself off the chair, is to make sure that the blood is flowing in some way or another. So things like having an alarm that says, hey, get up every hour to stretch your legs. Another thing now, these stand-up desks are great invention. Some of them stand up and come down so you can rotate between the two. I know that standing up can be kind of tiring all day, so for me, I prefer to have a mixture of the two. That just keeps you alert, it keeps you focused. What dulls your focus, in my experience, and maybe you'd agree and give me kind of thoughts in the comment section below of that, is when you're sitting in the same position all day long. You've probably got a nice comfy leather chair, right? Or pretty much all traders have got a nice comfy black leather chair, and you sit there and it's very nice, and you sit back on it and it's well worn and it feels like a real comfortable thing that's molded to you, and you tend to sit in it all day long, and that really, from a health perspective is not great, but also for staying alert, which is what this video is all about, it doesn't work because you kind of lull into a false sense of security. That brings me to another thing, guys. That big comfy leather chair you've got, the executive chair you've purchased as a trader, isn't the right thing. That's designed for comfort and relaxation. Very often they're kind of sitting back, they're not kind of focused, they're not, they don't have you in the right posture that you need to be. Consider changing your chair. Consider buying something like there's more expensive chairs that are out there. I'm not going to name the brand specifically, but there are chairs which keep your posture right. And yes, there's a health benefit, as there normally always is with these things. But the other thing is, from perspective keeping you alert, you want to be ready in an alert position. This is why we have breaks in our trading day as well, because we don't want to be kind of red alert all the time. So we're not just lounging back, we're alert. Our posture's a little bit more upright, we're a little bit facing forward, we're kind of ready, we're analyzing, we're assessing, we're taking the information, and we're either doing something or we're not. So having the right chair. So maybe you have two different chairs. Maybe you have one that's just a fully relaxing chair, and maybe you have one that you kind of wheel in when you're trying to want to be alert. So that's the other thing, your posture and your chair and your position and your desk. The other thing is just basic things like keeping your window open, or having the fresh air coming, because that just keeps you alert, and you want to stay alert as much as you can. This is what it's all about, guys. Taking regular breaks, keeping that fresh air, making sure you're not diving back and forth to the fridge all the time, making sure you're not just eating stuff you shouldn't be eating, being mindful of the diet and mindful of your exercise, and that will just keep you alert. And if you find yourself fatiguing, get out and move around. The biggest thing that I can suggest to you, which I've talked about many times in the videos, is just movement. That helps you loads. All right, guys, take care, whatever you're doing. See you next one. Bye-bye.